Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to a bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the California Golden Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. On the carry, he's heading left. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, after all the build-up and all the hype for the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They're going to run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Back to pass. It's Murphy. Moves out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Allen. Finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Cowboys line up on 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lopez. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Looking to throw. It's Murphy. Catch made over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Cowboys line up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the out route. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's 3rd and goal. Showing a bunch formation now. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. At the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Cow. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
It's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception because sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Cowboys offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The sure hands. It's Allen.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's grabbed down the middle. It's Ford. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They bring them down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Pulls it in. It's Allen. He's brought down, but the gain
that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Murphy. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Running play goes backwards. Makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He'll be brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down. And the Golden Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to find room. It's Lyle.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Looking to scramble. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the grab. It's Lyle. Tiny space at the 20. He made the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. And the Golden Bears are looking to keep this drive going. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The Golden Bears looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. See if they can convert the point after.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. He's got the first and still going. It's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. And Kirk Cal has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Murphy. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So, second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Scooped up in the defense. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Past the 10. Touchdown, Cal. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Dropping back, it's Murphy. On the move now. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Fields. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Punt over the middle. It's Marshall. Touchdown, Golden Bears. This quarterback on fire today. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
State offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Caught by the receiver. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. The Cowboys come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. He escapes the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Lopez. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
The quarterback gets the credit for the play, and deservedly so. But let's also recognize the receiver's awareness to know what's happening and to break off their route to find an opening like that.
On the run here. Lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pulls it in. It's Lopez. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage. Keep everything in front of you. Force that quarterback to have to check the ball down. And then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Looking downfield near the end zone. He's picked for a third time tonight. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught over the middle. It's Garrett. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Going for the touchdown here. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And the Golden Bears come up to the line in a hurry-up. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Cow. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
BAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Got momentum at the in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to pass. It's Murphy bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch downfield. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Cowboys begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Important 2nd down play coming up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
With the catch, it's Paul. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Tuggle.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Murphy. It's an out route. The catch made.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Cowboys looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Gives it to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
And they make the extra point, trail now 35-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. And so this drive's going to begin with good field position. One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cowboys will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So California's offense back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Golden Bears come to the line in a hurry up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
As the first down is still going. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. And the Golden Bears have first and 10 here.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's a quick grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The Golden Bears looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. On first down, it's play action. Oh, the pass rush gets home. After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. time. A misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
To throw, it's Murphy. Makes the catch. It's Paul. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Cowboys will come to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Punt over the middle. It's Tuttle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. That's caught. It's Fields. Jukes to get past a man. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Cowboys are going to keep this drive rolling.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. To throw, it's Murphy. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 14. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Cal's offense takes the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Grab down the middle. It's Garrett. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Golden Bears looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to chuck it again. Quick completion to the tight end. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Clock way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Golden Bears. This offense really clicking.
Somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Nice grab. It's Fields. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. One play moves the ball to the 44 to be 1st down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. The defense forces him out of bounds. It's a short loss.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
That's reeled in. It's Tuggle. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They connect for 6. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 21. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking for a gap. It's Lyle.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The sure hands. It's Lyle. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And Kirk Cal has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He lets it go. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Murphy. Makes a quick grab. They stop him at the 22. That's important breathing room on this drive. And the Cowboys looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Caught near the sticks. It's Fields. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Finds his man. It's Fields. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. This will be the 9th play on the drive. To the air, it's Murphy. Throws it to the right. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle right after the catch. The offense is now in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's caught. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. 12th play of this marathon drive in the playoff, and they face third and short. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. You have momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Cal's offense back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's going to take off here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
He takes it at the 40. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Cowboys offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Swarm for the pass rush is set. The Cowboys hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Back to throw. It's Murphy. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incompletion brings up third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. And the Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's 4. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Completion makes it second down.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
Dropping back, it's Murphy. Caught quickly. He's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The Cowboys pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Looking to throw it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PHC is good as still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So California's offense back out on the field now. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
You can almost sense the coaches challenge this offensive line before they went out in the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Grinding away with the running game. Finds room to the 30. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. stream's coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Ball handed off. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And it's a kneel down. The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football.